Well, good day! So, I'm gonna go back to the DC animated universe from 1966 to 1970, and I'm gonna talk about another first cartoon appearance, which would be Teen Titans! Yeah! So if I just bring up this list of all these usual things that we'll do in this video, I guess we'll do them. So, alright, let's go! Okay, so we start off on a beautiful day on the beach, and it would be a shame if some gigantic robot monster would, kind of destroy stuff on it. And well, a shame it is, because that's exactly what happened. So, the Teen Titans are alerted to this disaster, and they pop on over to check it out. So for a quick roll call, you got Speedy, Aqualad, Kid Flash, and Wonder Girl. They realize they gotta take this machine down and for some reason do it individually, and they attack this mechanical villain, but to no avail. Like, not even a scratch on it. The Titans are easily defeated and the robot goes back to the sea. Takes off. Right? So Aqualad jumps in the water and swims after him. The other Titans take to the skies in their helicopter. Things don't go quite so well because this thing beats the crap out of Aqualad. For a bit still. But when the robot gets back on another beach, Teen Titans actually put a plan together and knock this thing over like an AT-AT from Star Wars and totally destroy this machine.
However,
the robot was going back to its base, which was this spaceship on this other beach. So the Teen Titans go inside. There is a machine in the middle of the room and it's all like,
no, don't come any closer. Stay away.
But Kid Flash is like, F you, and cruises on over to the machine, but that just releases more of these mechanical monsters. So now, the quick learning Titans individually attack these infernal machines, and are doing a pretty good job, man. They're just tearing the place up. The Titans noticed that the main computer thingamaroo in the middle of the room would speed up every time a robot is destroyed. That's their ticket to destroy all the stuff, right? So they start destroying these robots faster, and in turn, the main computer, man, just can't handle it, and kablooey! Blows up, right? Destroyed! So the Titans get out before everything's blown to Kingdom Come and it's all good. It's at this point that we learn that this ship was an invasion reconnaissance scout ship from outer space, but like, how the hell did the Titans know that? They didn't try to communicate or anything with this thing. Man, this one robot was acting like a jerk, and the main computer was pretty defensive, but this could all be like a total misunderstanding, right? But nope, they just know that it's an alien invasion ship. Huh. Unless they're psychic?
But I don't think so.
Oh well, either way, I guess the day and the Earth is saved. So yeah, with that, that is the end of this fantastic tale. Yeah, you know what, man? I actually thought that was really good. So with the recent smattering of Teen Titan shows, in recent memory, the last 15 years or so, like, I've actually started to become a pretty big fan of this team. Though I haven't really read their comics a whole lot, it's more so kind of the television shows. So I was pretty excited to watch this one here, right? The first show that they had, which I found quite enjoyable. Right, so it's a 7-minute episode. There's really not a whole lot of time to do things in here, but they actually did quite a bit. So obviously, the character introductions and what they're capable of doing, right? It was a pretty decent story, a basic one, but a decent story. And they actually had character development in this, right? Like, that's something I didn't expect to see in these old short cartoons. Like, the Titans tried to attack this robot, but got their asses completely whooped. Then they had to realize, holy crap, we can't do this individually. We have to, work as a team, and they actually came up with a plan. And then, as a team with individual efforts, they actually kind of won the day, which is pretty cool. So yeah, not like the characters were going through a major existential crisis or anything, but they did have that development, and that's something you don't see in these older cartoons. In this animated universe, you just see the hero beating the crap out of somebody, maybe having a struggle here or there, but it's usually a pretty easy win. And with this show, just teenagers acting like teenagers. It just added that corniness, which was more kind of, realistic, right? Because that's how teenagers, kind of talk to each other. And yeah, like I say, I'm a fan of the Teen Titans with the current kind of TV shows that they have. So the historian in me really likes, where they are now, but also really likes to know where they came from and how they got from there to now. So let's do a little bit more deep diving with that stuff with the Teen Titans and their histories and their comics and all that kind of stuff here. Alright. So with the Teen Titans, we usually think about the lineup, from the more recent TV shows with heroes like Robin, Beast Boy, Raven, Cyborg, and Starfire, which is a pretty good team, right? And the team featured in this featured episode is quite a bit of a different lineup of heroes. And it's like, what the heck, right? So let's go a little further back and see what the heck is going on. So, the Teen Titans made their first appearance in The Brave and the Bold number 54 in 1964. The original lineup for that team was Robin, Kid Flash, and Aqualad. Wonder Girl joined the team in The Brave and the Bold number 60, and the team has been that quartet, of heroes for quite some time. Speedy would make some cameos hither and thither before joining the team as a full-term, member later on. And eventually in the comics, further down the road, with all teams, the lineup will change, get new characters coming in and coming out, and we get to the team, today that we're kind of more familiar with. So this cartoon is actually pretty, accurate mostly to the original team roster, except of course for Robin not being there. And how can you have a Teen Titans without Robin? Or Nightwing, or whatever he calls himself. Like, you can't, right? Well, except in this case. So this cartoon was during the Superman Aquaman Hour of Adventure. Aqualad was already featured in the Aquaman show where he made his debut in this animated universe. Kid Flash was introduced in the Flash, 3-episode series of this same universe. And Robin, well, he wasn't around, quite yet. The Adventures of Batman would premiere the following year from this cartoon. So I don't think that Filmation had the rights for Batman and or Robin yet, so really couldn't have him included in the team. I guess they could have done this Teen Titans like a year later, Maybe he would have been in it, rightfully so. Man, 4 out of 5 heroes, like that's still pretty good, right? So as we all know, the Teen Titans headquarters would eventually be the Titans Tower. But in this episode, it was for sure the original Titans lair, which was just outside of Gotham City, which was originally an underground storage facility for Wayne Enterprises before Bruce Wayne let the team, use the darn place. So again, man, this episode is pretty comic accurate, to that original team. So this is the first Teen Titans cartoon series, and albeit it was only 3 episodes long, but it was still pretty cool to see. But the Teen Titans on television, didn't end here, right? Like there were other Teen Titans shows. In 2003, the Teen Titans cartoon with the more familiar lineup from today, debuted, and it was pretty awesome. Like it had a great blend of action and humor. It was pretty stylish, like it was a great looking show that got cancelled early. So this show would be replaced with another Titans show, and that would be Teen Titans Go in 2013, which is a cross between superheroes and SpongeBob SquarePants. It's good in its own ways, right? These 2 variations teamed up in the Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans movie, which actually I thought was a pretty good movie. And there was also many other variations of the Teen Titans from across the parallel universe that did kind of show up at the end of the movie, including a Teen Titans from a show that almost happened but didn't. So with the success of these Super Friends cartoons, there was going to be a spin-off series for the new Teen Titans. And it would also not feature Robin in it, as he was kind of part of the Super Friends team, and he would be replaced by a similar character called the Protector. But this show did not get green lit, unfortunately, but at least we got to see them in action in this movie, which was pretty cool. They were also featured in a 1984 anti-drug commercial, so I guess that's their show from back then, but it's still pretty cool. There's also a show called Young Justice, which came out in 2010. Basically the Teen Titans, right? But just different name and slightly different, cast of characters. Similar deal, with sidekicks teaming up and forming their own team, yada yada. And of course, for the most recent stuff, the live action Titans did pop up in a Titans TV show starting in 2018, which did feature characters from both the past and present teams, in it at certain times. And oh man, I just gotta say, like season 3 of that series was like amazing. But yeah, other than all that, I guess that's that. Right on, and there you go. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it as much as I did making it. Also, feel free to check out the source material that I featured in this video. And if you want to leave a comment on anything you may have liked or things I might have missed in this, feel free to do so. Or anything else, just to say hi. That's cool too. And other than that, have a great day. Thanks.